Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to you, and I hope your New Year's off to an excellent start. I wish you health, spiritual peace, and prosperity in 2026. So this is my first video for the year, and I want to start it off with some light fun. So my peeps, I love fruits. Well, yeah, I love certain fruits, and in this picture, I love all these fruits, but excluding the banana. I was too lazy to go find a better picture. But one of my favorite fruits is mangoes. So let's have a playful contest. So drop your comments on which country or island um, has some of your favorite mangoes. So listen, I hate to see videos or comments of people in the Caribbean or Oregon on which Caribbean island has the best food, oxtail, curry, etc. Please stop. We all have great food, and we should leave it as that. As Juna Reed said, one blood. Well, it is one pot, and we all have our own style, ingredients, and love to reflect our culture. I've been to Jamaican, Trinidadese, Dominican restaurant, etc., where the food was great, and I've been to other locations where the same food was not good. So it's all about who's cooking the food, and all Caribbean islands have great chefs that can make the food we compete about taste excellent. So let us enjoy the great cuisines of the Caribbean and stop that, you know, ridiculous debate. Yeah, my peeps. So the reason I'm willing to poke some light fun and mangoes that you think, are places that you think might have some great mangoes, that's to spark a contest. It's just fun. Because, truth be told, we have no control over mangoes. It was given to us by nature. So there's no reason for a contest, right? Because that's nature's gift to us. It's not about who can cook mangoes the best. Nah, it's nature's gift to us. So don't make it a real contest. So, my peeps, so when I was living in New York, the mangoes that were available to us were mangoes from Mexico, Haiti, and Dominican Republic. And on my visits to Jamaica, I had some great East Indian mangoes as well. So I have a confession. Don't judge me, but in New York, Mexican mangoes seem to be the only mangoes that were available all year round. So if you want to enjoy a mango, throughout the year, most time your option would be Mexican mangoes. So it's not like, and these mangoes, and here's a picture of what most of the Mexican mangoes that I see, not only New York but Georgia. This is how they look, right? So they're mangoes that you mostly slice and enjoy. It's not like mangoes from the Caribbean where you peel with your mouth and you enjoy it, down to the seed, People from the Caribbean know what I'm talking about. We don't throw, we work this, we work, we eat the whole, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, so my peeps, I was walking in New York, and I always see these Spanish women, most of them are from Mexico, selling sliced mangoes. I know one day I said, you know what? I like to support the local vendors. And I noticed she had her gloves on when she was slicing the mangoes, and then when she was taking payment, she took her gloves off. So that was important. She passed the clean test, the hygiene test. I know people know we're from the Caribbean. We take those things serious, right? So I said, okay, you know what? I like to support the vendors. I said, all right, let me try a bag of those sliced mangoes. So, she did her thing. And then she asked me, would you like hot sauce on it? And I think it was either hot sauce, lemon, and some other Spanish, peppery, you know, um, ingredient or something like that, sauce. So I said, Mangoes with hot sauce. Okay, I grew up in the Caribbean. We don't eat mangoes with hot sauce. So I was like, damn, that's new. But I was like, well, I do like mangoes. And from the Caribbean, I do like hot sauce. So I say, you know what? Let me try it. And my peeps, I'll be honest with you. Since that day, I've not eaten a Mexican mango slice without hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? I haven't shared this story with none of my Caribbean friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be criticized. So, I have to enjoy my mango, my Mexican mango, my hot sauce disguise. And I'm trying to say, like when you see this picture. But I would say it is definitely enjoyable. Yeah, peeps, so that's my confession, okay? I do enjoy mangoes from Mexico with hot sauce. So yeah, even though I'm from the Caribbean, yeah, I do enjoy mangoes from Mexico with some hot sauce. So don't judge me, okay? Lo siento, pero me gusto. Yes, I like those mangoes with hot sauce. All right, my peeps. So listen, drop in the comments. Let me know where you've been across the world. What what island or because mangoes are all over the world. Asia, Africa, of course, South America, Caribbean especially. So please drop a comment. Let me know where you've been or where you're from, where you think have great mangoes. All right, you don't have to make it a competition. I'm not getting involved in no mango fights. Okay, so but I want to let's have some playful fun. Tell me about your experience, and then tell me how you like to eat your mango. Am I the only person in the Caribbean dare to put hot sauce and a mango? Let me know if I'm standing in the island by myself. Okay, if I should be shunned by the Caribbean. So anyway, peeps, I do have a envelope here, you know, based on comments over the years from different people of where they think have where the places they think have the best mangoes are in their opinion. So I'm gonna crack this envelope open and give you the results. So give me a drum roll, please. Okay, tear the envelope open. Wow, I didn't expect this, but the result is the winner for the best mango is, it says, no one. Exactly, no one. Okay, let's all be thankful for these blessings from our creator and from nature, and not make it a competition. Okay, all places have great fruits and great mangoes, especially when it's grown naturally as God and nature intended. So let's just enjoy and be thankful. All right, my peeps. So listen again. Happy New Year. I appreciate you stopping by again. Um, your continuous support is, definitely helpful in making this channel grow. So please, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, it's light fun. Drop a comment. But, please continue to, like, share, and subscribe. And thank you and have a wonderful day.